my fellow citizens of the 7th universe, my name is Peoplezz, and welcome back to the Dragon Block C test server. Yes, you know what that means, everybody. You see Flan back there, which means there's been a new update to Dragon Block C. It's actually been a little bit since the last update, and there is reason being why that is the case. I'm just gonna flip it over to here. Jin actually has put like an essay basically of why everything is the way that it is right now. Basically he's trying to do a lot of things regarding his website. He's a lot of things are too that he's getting kind of upset about servers that he's currently running right now, like, you know, like say like Dragon Block Super or his official server and things like that. A lot of time, like back in the day, he used to get a lot more traffic, but these days there isn't that much. It's kind of sad too, because I guess the ways that he's trying to get people to download the servers, some of, like, especially like Tekkit servers are technically legal, because when you download the mod from Tekkit, Jin doesn't get any money from that, because you're downloading it from Tekkit, which you're basically downloading a pack that someone has already downloaded. So basically, if one person downloads Dragon Block C, then uploads it to Tekkit, people are going to be downloading that version of Dragon Block C that's already been downloaded from the main site, which means Jin will only get the cost of one download, even if that pack has thousands of downloads. So you know what I'm trying to get at here. So that's one way. He can't get it. It's really hard. Obviously, there's no way of stopping that unless, like, you know, there's, like, you just shut down everything. There's no way you could actually stop that. So there's a lot of things right now. There's a lot of things that, he's going through his mind, because he's not earning as much. It's not as, like, you know, not as fantastic as it used to be, but he's still planning on doing it. He's still doing it. He has a team that he wants to do it. He still wants to continue. He has like a lot of friends that's helping him with it, and I'm gonna still try my best to promote the game as much as I possibly can, because I mean, for Christ's sake, I'm like, my channel basically ran on Dragon Block C for a while, so obviously I tried, but you know, I'm gonna see. Don't worry, the mod is still not going anywhere. There's still updates, it's just they might not be as frequently as before, so don't freak out. The mod's still around, it's just it won't be as updated as it used to be. But anyways, let's actually go into the mod. Sorry I took so long explaining that. It was just like he had an essay that we had to go through at first before I wanted to address everything. So here we go. The first thing is I'm going to be talking, there's new NPCs, but first I'm going to be talking about one thing inside of the actual your actual stats. This update was focused a lot on mind. The reason being is because now when you go over here, you see a thing called available mind. Very, very different from what before, because before it was like skill slots available or something like that, and you needed to level up your mind depending on how many, you had to level up your mind to get a certain skill slot. So that's removed. You can get as many skill slots as you can, I think, but it's been changed. As you can see, super form is level 0 right now for me, and it says cost, which is 100. You can see, like, right here, 100. That's the that's your TP right there. That's your TP, but I still can't do it. I have almost 10 million TP and I can't level this up. It's weird. It's because you need 500 mind on top of it. You need 500 mind in order to level up your Super Saiyan. So if I go over to good old Kami over here, yo buddy, what's up? I actually cannot get any of these, because by default your mind needs to be 500. So if we do this, JRMC set mind to 500. You typed in a JRMCA, sorry. It's been a while, I apologize. JRMCA. So we have the 500 now, which we actually could level that up. So right now our mind is 500. Now if we go over to here and we get, say, potential unlocked. Boom. Now what that does though, which is a little bit difficult, and we're probably, a lot of servers are probably going to change this, because you can change it in the configs depending on how much each skill takes for mind. It took away all of my skill. Like, you see here, it took all my mind away. So every single time I want to level that up once, I have to raise my mind by 500. See? 500 now. So, bang. Now I can level it up once. See? That's going to have to change. See how, like, I leveled up my mind 1,000. And I leveled up skills twice. So, you know, this is not going to stay. There is no way that is going to stay. You could change that in the configs. You could do whatever you want. So if you're like freaking out that you're not going to be able to, like, you know, you're not going to be able to go Super Saiyan, you're not even going to learn how to fly, because you want to focus on, you know, strength and stuff like that. Well, you still can. It's just that you're going to have to change it in the configs. I personally haven't looked in the configs yet myself to see where it is, but I'm assuming it's probably in the core, or in the DBC config, and you could probably just like Control F find. You could probably just Control F find the, you know, mind, and you could probably change how much each skill costs and stuff like that. So there's that. So that is interesting. It's an interesting way of explaining how to do the mind requirements. But it's a little bit, I think it's a little bit better than, like, you know, you have to have a certain amount of mind to gain one spot. Now you could have as many spots as possible, but you just have to have mind. Basically, this is like you're leveling up your bank account and you're spending it on here. This is like a bank account thing now. This skill is now a bank account. But it also gets increases TP gain amount. So at the same time, it's still kind of like, you know, it's still all right. But at the same time, it's a bank account basically. But anyways, there are 4 new entities added to the server as well. 2 of which you can't see right now because I'm still running a old version of Dragon Block C. So, well, I mean, I'm running like the world of an old version of Dragon Block C. So they're not up here. There are 2 people up here that are currently on the tower. I don't know exactly where they're gonna be, but I'm just gonna put them down. So if I do this, there is now a Vegeta Master, and if I go here, there is now there's a Piccolo Master now. I don't know what else they do, so if we right-click them, you've got some nerd talk than me. I don't mind, but get lost fast. You're in the way. So, what does he got? He's got Endurance, he's got Potential Unlocked, and Dash. As for key techniques, Big Bang Attack, Final Flash, Gallic Gun, and Power Ball. So you finally have a person who actually gives you the Power Ball that is not evil. Because Cell was the only person that was able to give you the Power Ball, remember? And Cell was evil. So obviously, this is good. You got Gallic Gun, Final Flash, Big Bang Attack, you know, and regular Ki Blast. Now if we go to Piccolo here, there's some potential in you. Let's see. So you can actually get, you know, cape weights from him. Skills, he's got a lot more skills. Meditation, Ki Sense, Ki Protect, Ki Fist, and Fly, and Potential Unlocked. And for key techniques, he's got Destructo Disc, the Masenko, and the Special Beam Cannon, and regular Ki Blast on top of that. So there's that. That's actually pretty decent. I kind of like that a lot. So, like, you don't have to go and find, I mean, I'm pretty certain that, like, see, Goku here, key techniques, he still knows a lot of the moves, but Cell was the only one that taught Vegeta's moves. So now you have a good guy who actually teaches Vegeta moves. But if we do this, JRMCA sets alignment to 0. If we're pure evil, shut the hell up, you're annoying. So yeah, you have to be good. And for Piccolo, you have the same evil aura I once had. I won't say anything bad, just don't go that way. So Piccolo's actually kind of like nice about it, but he still won't teach you anything. So you're gonna have to, wait, so if I do 50, if I'm kind of like, you know, neutral, he's actually still gonna talk to me. They're still gonna talk to me. You guys are gonna talk to me. Yeah, so these guys are still gonna talk to me, which is still pretty cool. Alright, I need a time set day. It's about to be freaking nighttime. Can't have that. Now the next 2 entities are not they're not masters. They are actual NPCs. Like they evil. They evil. All right, actually I just realized I'm in creative mode. I got to, like, you know, I should actually fly. I'm going to go out to an area that I just realized just how pretty, like, this shader is, by the way. I haven't played with the shaders in forever, so I'm like, oh, this looks so pretty. But Hello there, ostrich. How you doing? Get the frick out of here. This is my neighborhood. What'd I just say? This is my neighborhood. Get the heck out of here. There we go. All right, so next up, we actually have 2 entities that we can use. These will eventually be added to the storyline. These entities are like not in the story mode, but I'm assuming probably do some stuff. But let's see. If I go into here and type in this, boom. I forgot that we're probably in a bad area, but we could do this. DBC spawn Zarbon 2. There he is, Zarbon 2. This is going to be the second form of Zarbon, obviously, that you're eventually going to face in the storyline, because you guys know that you face Zarbon, and then I think after Zarbon it's the Ginyu voice, but now you get a second form Zarbon that you get to fight. Clearly he's not the most powerful thing in the world, which is perfectly fine. I am fine with that. You know, I'm just gonna do this. JRMCA, set strength to, you know, there. Get the, wait, I just realized, wait, I have to set constitution too, because, you know. There we go. Now we can finally do it. Yeah, 50,000. That's the highest that I've set it right now. That build is absolute garbage, by the way. If you have that build, I'm actually gonna hate you forever. But there's that. Oh, let me see. Toggle downfall. Wait, you know, it's been a while since I've actually done that, so I don't remember the config. But there's actually another entity at 2 that we get to fight with. He's obviously not in the story mode right now because you only go to the Boo Saga, and he's past the Boo Saga. But we can do this. DBC spawn Frieza Golden Frisbee is now here. Why do you have boobs, Frisbee? Why do you have boobs? He's got a little boob thing. Why you got boobs? Why do you have boobs? But here's Golden Frieza, which is obviously, if I spawn in, let me see, I think it's Frieza 4. Yeah, see, this is Frieza 4. You could see that it's basically the same model, just colored a little bit differently. I think even like the colors are like relatively, yeah, like even like the shading like on the entities are pretty much the same. I'm just gonna like, you know, press that. So they're gonna like talk to each other and plot to destroy me. But then this one's gonna betray him, because that's how it works. So Frieza has 60,000 health, where, you know, normal Frieza has 3,200 health. So it's a little bit different. And if you're as strong as me right now, you're just gonna one-shot him regardless. But I'm max right now. Now let's say, now you won't see my true powers. Is that what happens when I killed? That's what happens when I killed Final Form Frieza. Not Golden Frieza doesn't have a speech. And as well, Zarbon doesn't have a speech. So they both don't have speeches. On top of it too, there's another thing that I forgot to mention inside of the there's a new config that well, it's not really config. Oh yeah, I could just shoot rocks everywhere. I forgot about that. There's not really a new config, but just to let you guys know, because this was a little bit kind of like a funny tactic that I used to do a lot of times, is that key attacks won't hit other NPCs anymore. So if some guy shoots a key blast at you, but accidentally hits, like, say if like Ginyu shoots a key blast and hits like Goldo or something like that, usually that would connect, and then Goldo would turn on Ginyu and start beating up Ginyu. Nowadays, you can't. That won't happen. That won't happen. I guess either the key blast will just stop on the entity, or the key blast will go through Goldo. So I don't know. We'll have to see. You guys let me know. But after that, there are, if you want to add specific amounts, there is now JRMC add all command. If you needed to like add a specific amount to a certain, if you wanted to add all like your skills, all the skills, you could say add all to a certain amount. Yeah, the mines. I'm just reading off all the other configs, seeing if there's anything else. There's 3 crashes that he fixed, so if you've been crashing, that's good. Key attack explosion issue that caused lag for some servers have been fixed. Thank God, because Dragon Block Super had an issue where, you know, you use like the regular regular key attacks and it causes the server to freak out. So maybe that'll fix it. As well, the orcs inside of the what's it called? Otherworld. When you went down the hell, they find that some of them don't have names for some reason. In different languages, they don't have names, so they fixed that. So now they have names. And as well, there are new command configs called JRMCM, which is notify admins. Don't know exactly what it does, but you know it does stuff. And then there was other stuff added to his Naruto C version, because a lot of people still play that. But I think on that note, everybody, we're going 82, 20, 40 up in here. We're going to say hi to everybody. What's up, you guys? I think I'm going to go right ahead and end this silly... I did take a screenshot. I'm going to go ahead and end this silly video here. So I want to say thank you guys for joining once again. Unfortunately, this one didn't have that many stuff to it. This is more just like, you know, making the gameplay a little bit more fun. Obviously, you're going to have to mess with the configs because it's a little bit difficult right now, you know, with the freaking... 500 mine to level up one stat is a little bit insane. So you're gonna have to go into the configs and fix that. As well, the new these guys are actually really cool. And if you wanted to play around with, say, if you wanted to play around with Zarbon's second form and Golden Frieza, you could totally, if you wanted to, if you had custom NPCs, what you could do now, instead of, like, you know, making your own Golden Frieza, you could use Jin's Golden Frieza now. So here we go. His name is Chris. What's up, Chris? Why are you my brother and my mod? What the crap? But I think on that note, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. So I want to say thank you guys for joining once again. Make sure you support the official release of the mod. Don't freaking cheat it. You know, tech it. Don't cheat it. Actually download it like the original way. Because Jin doesn't make money when you get stuff from Tekken, or you get it from other people. Make sure you download it from the actual website, which I'll link in the description, because as long as we support Jin, Jin will continue to make the mod. That's obviously what's the case. I mean, that goes for, like, you know, like YouTubers and stuff. If people don't support your videos, why would you make them? So, like, if you support his mod, he will be happy. So go ahead and do that for him, because he definitely deserves it. He does a lot of good stuff. But on that note, everybody, I'm going to say thank you guys for joining once again, and I will be seeing you later.